All right, man. All right.
Seacoast of Germany. And he said, well, that's simple. I'd have it arrested. And of course, his point was that the British Army was so small, it posed no real threat. Britain had a great navy, and that obviously could be threatening, especially if they were blockaded, which Bismarck understood. But I think, unfortunately, at this stage of the game, the British Army is emasculated to the point where no one takes it seriously. Starmer, I think, has embarrassed himself. And I'm sure Mr. Trump knows that. But the principal ice that's being broken is this hostility between Russia and the United States. For that, I think we should all be grateful. And from this point forward, we can move into a whole number of areas, not just resolving this tragedy on the ground in Ukraine, which frankly should never have happened. That's going to be resolved. But also we can get back to some useful discussions on nuclear weapons and nuclear capabilities. And I think Mr. Trump has already hinted at that. So all in all, this is good news. The question for President Trump is, how do you move ahead with the Europeans? I think that Mr. Trump has been subject to insults and offensive remarks, and I'm sure that that continues to grate on him. But he does know that Europe has to play a role. How that's going to unfold, how that will be done is right now unanswered. You can't have a new security architecture in Europe that involves Russia and the United States unless the Europeans are involved. Now, I'm sure that there's an expectation that many of the people currently in power in Europe and in the United Kingdom will be gone shortly, that there will be elections and new people will be swept into power. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily anticipated in Great Britain, but it certainly is in Germany, and I suspect France and other countries. They're almost always nationalists, or certainly more nationalist in their thinking, which is not aggressive and offensive. It's a kind of nationalism that says we want to preserve our country. We want our own culture, our identity, our language. Those things need to be protected, and we want peace abroad. In other words, prosperity at home and peace abroad, which I think we all support. I certainly do, and I know the Russians do. That will work itself out. I think Ukraine, in many ways, is a metaphor for globalism. What you're talking about is a generation of globalist leaders in the post-war era who come to power, and they have systematically, in my judgment, harmed their own societies and countries by introducing tens of millions of non-Europeans into the countries which could never be absorbed and would never assimilate, and pretending that somehow or another this is a good thing. And this is a sort of lying that has gone on about what the true state of affairs is, and I don't need to tell you, in Britain, you know all about this.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, man. Everybody gonna get what's coming to them. But
we'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Right side, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. On the wing, Heel. He's guarded by Davis. The offensive rebound. Here's the three. Drills it from outside.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
The captain passes to Davis.
My God. Jay,
And it's the Warriors on the break. Pass to Kuminga. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Wood, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Hachimura is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Russell in for Austin Reeves. Hield with it. He just could not put it together in that loss to Chicago. Going inside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good. This game is all even. Curry's got 7.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kept alive. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Hield from past the arc. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Curry. Here's Podziemski. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Lakers trail by 5. Here's the captain, coming off a stellar performance against Boston.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
On the wing, Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The captain with the bucket. The captain's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hield dishes to Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
The playmaking of Hield, it's really improved over the years.
Here's the captain. He's got 16. Three-pointer. The rebound by Anderson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hield attacking. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Uses the threat of his shot to create driving lanes for himself. Hield is really impressive as a scorer.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Both free throws good from Hield. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the captain. Puts it up.